Welcome to Ellefluential. I'm Elle Salagaris, and welcome to the podcast where we go behind the scenes of life, relationships, beauty, and everything in between. Join me as we get a little bit bougie, talk with people I can't wait for you to meet, and share some fun and laughs together. Coming up on this episode...
I swear there's men that are like 40 and still have roommates here.
Holy shit.
That's the Australian culture. They've got like 10 of them in one bedroom. They're like literally like bunk bedding it, you know? And that's cool. Like you guys do what you want to do.
Let's jump into it. Hello and welcome to Ellefluential, your one-stop slay shop. I am your host, Elle. So I'm a little bit dusty today, guys. I was at an event last night for Elle magazine. I ran into one of my friends, Robert, who is dangerously fun. It's definitely giving these gays are trying to kill me energy, but you know, happy Pride. So I had a little bit too much champagne, but we're here this morning. We're here for episode 4. I'm getting really comfortable in this chair. I'm not going to lie. I've got one of my best friends joining me as a guest, everyone regarding Cindy.
Hi, guys. How's everyone doing?
Welcome to the pod.
Thanks, Baba.
So this is your first podcast.
So excited.
Yeah? How are we feeling? Are we nervous?
No, I'm ready. Like, let's do this. Let's talk.
Let's get into this. We actually met through Isabella, one of our mutual best friends, Isabella, who was my last guest on the podcast. So it kind of
mixes, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's
and
brought
like
us all
she's
together.
our best friend, we're best friends. It's like our girl group is strong right now.
So slay. And that was, if you guys haven't listened to that episode, make sure you go and listen after this because we talk all about female friendships and being a girl's girl. Cindy is one of the biggest girls girl
Big
that
girls
I know.
girl.
We love her for that.
Yeah.
So tell us about you. How'd you get your start?
Okay.
Where'd you come from?
Okay. Hey guys, I'm regarding Cindy. I come from Canada. Yeah. Cold country.
See, because I thought Cindy was American,
Yeah.
but apparently you have like a classic Canadian accent. I must not know what Canadian accents sound like.
I swear I sound American more than Canadian.
I think you do too.
I sound like a trucker.
Can
like
you
I'm
hit
loud.
us an A? Like what are the Canadian?
Fucking A.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's Canadian when I say that, but I don't know the difference. Like you're Texan.
Yeah, so I'm half American. If you guys didn't know, I think that's one of the ways that we bond.
Yeah.
Because we really bond on that, just being loud and obnoxious together. It's just a vibe that I can vibe
That
with.
don't give a fuck personality, definitely. Yeah, love.
It's great for social media.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, so I came from Canada. It's coming up to 7 years.
So how old were you when you moved here?
22.
Okay,
I was 22.
And now you're 28? Are we both 28?
Well, I'm turning 29. She's up there.
Same. Oh, we're both, you're like a Leo cusp.
Yeah.
So I'm the 16th of August. Cindy is the 20th.
of July, yeah.
Of July, yeah.
We just get each other,
we
you know?
We just like soul sisters.
Yeah.
We look alike too, apparently.
We should have met 7 years ago.
What
Where
do you
were
guys
we?
think?
Well, you were pregnant.
I was pregnant.
Yeah.
I think back to the last 5 years of my life and I'm always pregnant.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I moved here at 19 and then you moved here at 22. Tell us about that. How did that happen?
I finished fashion school and I was like, what do I want to do with my life? Like
fashion school.
Yeah.
That makes sense because if you thought Cindy is a fashion queen.
Well, like not really, but
No,
like
you are.
I like style. I like to see, you know, like change in like textiles and just like runway shows. And that was kind of always what I wanted to get into. And so I moved from Canada, obviously, to Australia. And I was just like, no plan, didn't know a single person. I was young, but I was like, oh, I'm just going to go to Australia and like travel for a year and then I'll be back, Mom. Love you. Like, see you soon, you know?
7 years later.
Yeah.
She's still here.
Yeah. I mean, COVID happened. And I think when COVID happened, it's like everything just stood still. And it was like, I can't leave the country.
Got a little bit stuck.
Yeah. But I think just like the country itself, I love Australia.
You really suit Australia.
I do. And it's far from everything, but I love the people and like just the heat. I love the heat.
She's like, it's nice and isolated.
It is literally like, keep me away from all the Canadians. Like, I love you guys, but like, I left. I'm gone. I'm here, you know? I love the Aussies. Yeah. And I guess I worked in real estate for a little bit. And then all of a sudden, I was like scrolling through TikTok every day, you know, like that's what we do. And I was like, I feel like I could do this. Like I love being on camera.
That is me with everything.
Right. Is that how you started too?
Yeah, but I do that with everything. I'll just be watching something and be like, I can do that.
Yeah. Even though it's like, no, you really, like some people aren't good with things.
Me, Nara Smith lately.
Yeah.
She's
making like your kids'
gum.
toothpaste?
Yeah, I'm like, I could do that.
Yeah.
No, you can't, Elle. Sit down.
Literally. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? Like, I'm kind of in this like rut. I felt I was in a relationship that wasn't like so right for me. He's a great guy.
Is this in Canada?
No, this is here.
Oh, okay. So
this is like last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I'm here.
Let's bring it back a little bit. Let's bring it back to fashion school. What was fashion school like?
So I did my degree in fashion arts. So it was more like, you know, we're sewing jackets, we're pattern drafting, we're learning about textiles.
So you know how to sew?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. No, like I've made like a full tailored suit before, like dresses, all that. Yeah. But this is a long time ago, right?
This was know like any of this.
Almost 10 years ago now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, so you could make me an outfit if you want.
I could, yeah.
That would be maybe a good TikTok idea.
It's not ideal, but like I understand like pattern drafting and like how to create like ensembles, you know?
Yeah.
It was an exciting part of my life. I'm happy that I did it, even though I didn't really do anything relevant with it. But I think you need to do those things in your life to get to other places, which is what I do now, working with brands, starting.
You don't want to be the one in the factory making the clothing.
Well, definitely not.
She's not giving sweatshop.
But if you start a brand, you have to understand all like the steps to it, right? And there's so many steps, especially with clothing. It's nuts.
Yeah.
And it's so difficult. So I look at brands and I'm like, I can't believe that they're like doing that. And they're doing you're doing amazing, sweetie, you know, because there is so much work that goes into it and people are picky. They want the next new thing. They want collections, you know, pumping out every 2 weeks, fast fashion, right?
Well, fast fashion is so huge right now. And that's why, because people are so demanding.
Yeah.
I love that you know this. I feel like it really adds into you being a fashion influencer.
Yeah.
You understand everything that goes into it.
Yeah.
Having relationships with brands, that's such an asset.
Huge.
Well, no wonder you're fucking killing it, babe.
We're trying, okay? But I think, you know, it definitely ties into what I do for sure. And that's why I think it was like so transparent and like it was something that I was obviously going to lead into with TikTok, showing the clothes that I love to buy, I love to wear, I understand, and like working with these brands. It's kind of a dream come true.
And you really do give influence. I've been out to dinner with Cindy at Mateo and this girl has come up and just stopped you and been like, babe, I need to know where those shoes are from, and had them pull her off her feet so that she could take a photo.
I influenced you into buying Aminas. You went out and bought 3 pairs of Aminas because you saw my Amina collection.
Yeah, because I was like, oh my God, I only have like 3 pairs. This bitch has like 17.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm so behind. And I didn't know I bought 4.
It was wild. 4 pairs. And you got them on a good price too.
I went to my husband. I was like, this is unfair. This girl, my friend Cindy, has 17 pairs, babe. What are you doing? I only have 4.
He's just like, Bob, just go, like take the card, you know?
Now I have 8. That feels a lot. It feels a lot better. Yeah.
But they're the best. Like I love
No,
Aminas.
I'm wearing them. We're both wearing them right now.
I don't know how to get them in there. That big ass hoof.
Okay, so we're doing fashion on TikTok, and then this has led into you starting your own brand, which I think was always going to happen.
We're here with Resort and Rich, guys. By the time this is out, like you guys can shop on the website too.
Yes, shop on the website. What's the website?
www.resortandrich.com.
We love it. How many styles do we have? We've got like a bunch of styles.
So far, we've got 8 styles that I'm launching with 2 colorways in each. Yeah.
The podcast theme is pink.
Yeah.
So I picked out a pair of pink ones from Cindy's Closet. Cindy's Closet is one of my favorite places on earth. She has converted her spare bedroom into just this giant walk-in closet with these gorgeous like IKEA, like IKEA. Is it not IKEA?
It is, and it's like it's not gorgeous, but it was like
gorgeous.
Is it?
Yes.
I think the way I did it is like
does IKEA.
Yeah. For like, if it's not my own property, if I had my own property, like I'd get everything custom, you know? But like for the time being, like just chuck something in there, you know?
Absolutely. No, IKEA is amazing.
Yeah.
No, it looks fancy, that's for sure. It's given bouge.
Is it? Yeah. I love it. You know, that's my safe space. I go in there and I'm like, I could stay in here for hours. And it just makes, this is the thing, it makes your life so much easier coordinating outfits because you have it all laid out. Pick a pair of shoes, pick your bag. You see it all there. The mirror's there. Boom. Your outfit on point.
But when you're making your fashion videos, I know as someone who's like, I don't make many of those. When you're pulling out like so many outfits, I just picture what it looks like in there afterwards. It makes the biggest Mess, you're so good at that. Cindy makes these videos where you're putting together like 7 to 10 outfits.
Yeah.
And I just know that closet room is like.
It's nuts. But I'm a very like, so OCD person. So as soon as like I finish filming one thing, I'm like, okay, put everything back and then go on to the next video. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I'm very like on top of it because I need to have a clean space to see like my workplace, you know? I'm like, okay, this needs to be done this way.
Oh my God, I'm not like that.
Yeah.
When I've had like a really busy day and like hectic content and I'm doing like skincare and beauty and everything, you should see my bedroom.
Really?
Like a fucking bomb.
I actually have on your close friends.
Fashion Week. Oh
Babe,
my. Fashion Week was scary.
I was like, my OCD was like.
From 3 days ago, it was like clothes shit everywhere. Like I'd just come home
How
from
did
like
your
the full
husband
day.
come in there?
Oh, he adds to it, babe.
Does
The
he?
man is a mess. Yeah.
Right.
If there's one thing my husband is, he's many things. I love you, honey. I love you so much. The man is not tight. He leaves that to me.
Right.
And our housekeeper.
Yeah, thank God for her. No, but see, like, I guess that's like what's so different about us. Like, you're not messy, but like when it does, it's like, it's tornado.
Well, babe, I'm bipolar. So I'm either manically clean or I'm not.
Right. There's just certain days, isn't it?
Yeah. That leads also into us talking about confidence. I really wanted to come on and talk with Cindy about confidence because you are just, you have this Kanye level of confidence. We joke about it all the time. For me, I'm bipolar. So I only have it some of the time. I do have like my hypomania, like my Kanye confidence.
For me, the way I look at it is like, you are you, right? Like you are so powerful being just yourself. And that is your superpower. As soon as you try and let these other people's thoughts and opinions about you control your mind and thought process, it's like, why? They're irrelevant. They're someone that like trolls you online or they just have their own opinions, which is so fine to have your own opinion, but don't let it ever change the person that you should be, that you are meant to be. You have to just be secure in yourself. Everything you've done in your life, it doesn't matter. You've been through struggles. You've had children. You've had a husband. You've had friends that haven't always been there for you. Take all of that and insert it into yourself to being the best version of yourself, right? Right.
Let's have
like,
a round of applause. Round of applause.
But that is the most powerful thing about you is like showing your personality. Like look at the way you go out and like people love it. People love
the
confidence. Eastern suburbs mom. There's nothing more unattractive than when I find someone complaining about themselves, saying that they're fat, saying that they're too thin, saying that their husband doesn't.
It's so hard with insecurity. I think it's just stems so much from insecurity. It's something that so many girls struggle with. It's a huge thing. So I think if there's anything we can do to try and build, being girls and building each other up and trying to support each other more and giving each other that confidence. It's not hard to, it's not something you can just achieve overnight. No. It's definitely something that you have to work towards. And if you feel like you're in that place of being insecure and being down on yourself and feeling really self-conscious and everything, you can grow into a more confident person. And honestly, fake it till you make it.
I agree with that.
That's one of my biggest tips. I think if you want to have confidence, just pretend to have confidence.
But you can be anyone you want to be. Yeah. That's the beauty of it. You want to be someone else tomorrow? Be that person.
Yes.
Why are you waiting?
Yes.
You can be anyone in this world. You want to change your career. You want to change your partner. You want to change your life. It starts with you doing it.
Don't be afraid of change.
Don't. I love change. Same. I change every year. I like, not just my clothes, my personality, my friends, everything.
Is that an ADHD symptom?
I think it is. And like, I love being comfortable and I love like, you know, building on my friendships and everything. And I think that's where we're very alike, where we're such girls. And we trust each other. We're not jealous of each other.
No, there's room for everybody. Once you get and you're in this space, it's collaboration. It's not competition. It's collaboration.
And why are we competing with other women? Like we should be, you know, influenced by other women to being the best part of ourselves. You are so different than everyone else. And that's like, I think that's such a beautiful thing about everyone.
I think you see a lot of that negativity about, I think because you're putting out such a confident image of yourself online, being such a fashion queen, being so gorgeous, you do get a lot of, you get some haters, some mean girls who just, they want to bring you down. I think it stems from this place of jealousy, mean comments, rude things said online. And how do you deal with that?
Know who you are, like own who you are, but also keep your friendship so close, but also at arm's length because people backstab you. And that's the issue with a lot of girls too. It's like you think they're your friend one day and then the next day they're talking shit about you to your other friends.
Yeah.
So it's like, I love.
Which is when stuff came out about Cindy online.
Yeah.
It came from one of your friends.
Yeah. A very close friend. And it's like, I found out all this stuff. And it's like, we used to talk every day. And it's like, you're now going online and trolling me.
And making up lies.
Yeah. When I know so many lies about you, but I'm not going to stoop to that level, you know?
Oh, I'm bad. Like, I've been really firing back at
You
people
have
online.
been.
I had a video go off and I was getting a little bit of hate. I don't know what's wrong with me lately. You've been firing
fiery.
back.
You know what, though?
You go low, I go lower. And what's funny to me is that they'll leave a mean comment on my video. I'll be mean back. And then they're so offended.
Yeah.
And then they're so the victim. Elle was so mean to me. Like, you were mean to me.
But you know how this stemmed is like from someone commenting something mean about me on your TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
And you just went nuts. You're like, okay, I'm going to find out who this fake account is. I am going to literally come to their house with a freaking butcher knife.
I had a live stream going with 300 girls who were all doing FBI agent work. We had the email address, the phone number. We're working everything out. They're sending me all these options of who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, I need to find this person because I just need to know. And that's my girl. And don't ever say something bad about my girl.
Say whatever you want about me. Don't say anything about my friends. Period. That's on period.
I agree. I'm the same. I don't care what you say about me, but if you F with my family or my friends.
I don't know. I've been getting a little bit offended lately. That video that I made, because someone was talking about me in the comments of a video of this girl saying foodies who go to the western suburbs. And my whole shtick is being an eastern suburbs mom. And if you don't understand that I make fun of the eastern suburbs more than I make fun of any other area, come on. That's my whole shtick. I'm not making fun of other areas. I'm making fun of myself in the eastern suburbs. Anyways, I got brought up in those comments. Yeah. And I made this video back saying to anyone hating on the eastern suburbs, and it's that sound that's like, I don't see why you hating from outside the club. You can't even get in. Oh my God, did that ruffle feathers.
100K views or more?
No,
150?
yeah, and about 50,000 hate comments. The people were not happy. And then I don't know what's wrong with me. I've just been like firing.
Yeah, I've seen the comments.
Back.
I like all of your comments back. And
I've been,
you know, like.
I've been jabbing.
But like, why do people care so much is what I wonder. Like, do you guys have nothing better to do than just sit at home and like hate? I don't think I've
just taking it so seriously.
Nothing
like,
is
fucking
that serious.
Have a laugh. Touch grass. Like,
I love making fun of myself, my friends, things like life is a joke.
Exactly.
If you can't make it a joke.
TikTok is a joke. It's a platform, especially if you're on someone's content who is making satirical, funny content.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Someone was talking about the Sydney sliding into the ocean. The eastern suburbs is sliding into the ocean, apparently.
Literally.
I literally responded. I was like, but if Tanuki slides into the ocean, where
you're
am I
going with it. You're sliding with it, hon.
The captain goes down with it, ship.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Any more advice on maybe if we have any more advice? Because I think talking about our own.
I think advice, especially for young girls now, like Gen Z, I think it's a very, it's tough for these young girls, you know, like they're so, you know.
Everything is so online, the social media.
That's the problem. Like, it's unrealistic for them to see these girls that edit their photos that as well look like they have perfect lives. And no one has a perfect life. Social media is fake. I think just like keep your family around you, good people, feel the energy, understand that energy is so important. If someone is feeding you a weird vibe, listen to your intuition. That person will probably end up backstabbing you. And seriously, they don't need to be in your life. Keep moving forward. I think just like own your shit. You're not perfect. You're never going to have the most perfect nose, the most perfect lips. That's okay. You know what? Because you'll have some talent and use that talent to do whatever you can, like best as you can. And I think that's where the confidence will stem. Yeah.
And always be on your glow up as
Absolutely.
well. Yeah. And also
Learn
I think
from other girls.
Look for real and raw creators.
Yeah.
People who actually post real and raw content of themselves. I think that helps a lot. Makes you feel it normalizes everything. Try and avoid those really cookie cutter aesthetic.
I love girls that are like
good for, good for you, but I don't think that helps our younger generation.
I love an aesthetic profile, but I think as well, like seeing the people that seriously show their personality online and aren't afraid to.
Show all of it.
That is a superpower because it's not easy to get the online audience not just not liking you, but then as well, it could go the other way where they absolutely love you.
It's vulnerable.
Love what you do.
I think having true confidence comes from putting out that vulnerableness, putting out every side of you. Yeah. And just you have to learn to get really confident and then you will be and then you'll own it. And let's lead confidence into dating. So I haven't been single since I was 21 years old. It's been a while. I've been off the dating scene for quite some time, but Miss Cindy over here is we're very active in the dating scene. How are we going?
Look, not right now, but like I have been. Definitely the last like year is like what I'm really planning on is the 2024 husband, guys.
And how do you bring confidence into dating?
I always like, even with dating, I kind of initiate like the date even. Like I'll actually book. This is one thing that I probably have like most controversy around is like, I will actually book the dinner. I'd be like,
no,
okay,
you won't. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'd be like, do you have time Thursday? Like, do you want to go out? And like, I'll book and everything.
The first date?
Yep.
Wow.
You know why? Because men, they're not good with like managing their time as well. Like I manage my time so well. So I'm like, and I know the best restaurants too. So like, I'm like, I know what I want to eat.
She's a restaurant queen.
I am. I'm like, I know what I want to eat. I know what I want to order. I know I'm going to have my extra dirty martini with extra olives and it's going to get me in the mood. It's going to get me. And if we're going to go to a bad restaurant because they don't really understand their cuisine, that's going to put my date off.
Oh, so but then he's not the one.
That's true. That's true. That's also true.
Australian men. I feel like they would love that because Australian men, they want you to take them out. They want you to pay.
They want me to wipe their ass too. Like what else do I have to do around
They want
here?
You to mother them. They want you to pay half the bills.
Literally. Yeah. And that's why it's like, I find it so difficult to find like a manly man here as well sometimes where it's like, okay, they're taking charge for the first time. And I'm like, maybe it is like quite a masculine thing in me for sure to take charge in a lot of like the aspects of my life.
You do have like a feminine like you are comfortable in your confident masculinity as a female.
I am. I'm a very masculine female. Like definitely have that like power in me, you know?
We love a powerful woman.
But I think it's like, so that's kind of where I go at in first dates, you know, which I think some people will be like, okay, well, that's wrong. Like let him come to you.
I would be giving the complete opposite advice. I would be on here like, let them chase you, sprinkle, sprinkle.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm 29. I'm tired of chasing. You either like me or not. And it's like, we're going to know the first date if there's sparks like boom, 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 boom. Or it's like, like
I used to go on a first date with anyone that asked. It was kind of like a thing of mine that in my head where I was so young. So like I haven't really dated since my early 20s and my teen years. And my thing was like anyone that I would just go on a first date with anyone that asked me.
Yeah, right.
I also had this like 1 month rule of sleeping with them where I would wait a month to sleep with them, but I wouldn't tell them about this rule.
Yeah.
And so they would have that. We would get to the end of the month. I would be ready to sleep with them and they would just be like, well, fuck, this bitch doesn't like me. She won't touch me. And then they'd ghost me.
Treating me.
And it happened maybe 3 or 4 times in a row.
Really?
Where I would get to the month and be like, okay, it's been a month.
I find that the opposite
and
though.
I try and organize with them and then they just no response, ghosted. And so when I met my husband, went home with him the first night.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm done with this.
But when it's the one, does it really matter if you sleep with them the first night or the fourth date, the fifth date?
I think that proves absolutely not because I was trying to wait for all these other men. My husband, first night. Boom, straight home. Right. Establishment, where did we go? We went establishment, Hemisphere, Pelicano, his house.
Damn, his house. Absolutely. You see that, ladies? There's hope for us all, you know?
There's hope for all the sluts.
I don't think you were ever a slut.
No, I really wasn't.
I actually feel like you're such a good girl too.
I didn't lose my virginity until I was like 18.
You're kidding.
I didn't kiss a boy until I was 16.
Yeah, right. You were a late bloomer.
Late bloomer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was an ugly duckling.
Yeah.
It wasn't for lack of trying.
Yeah. Look, like I wouldn't say I was the same, but like
you were hot in high school?
I was hot, but I feel like I was very confident. And I think women always found that to be very intimidating with me.
Oh, I was confident but ugly.
Oh, really?
That doesn't get you anywhere.
No. I was thin. I was hot. I had a little body. I would cut the shorts out of my little mini skirt in school. So like guys would be staring at my little arse like in the hallways. And then I'd be like, oh yeah, like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
See, I had no butt.
A little tease, yeah. I was a tease, but I had a great body, everything, and like confident, young. But that was the problem. I think like people gave me a bad name of like being a slut when I actually wasn't.
And that has translated even into now. And that's what's going on now. So a lot of these girls who you're getting hate from are girls from your high school. I saw you post that last night.
Yeah, still. It's like
Jesus
10 years.
Christ.
Guys, it's been 10 years.
You know, I can at least say that people who keep up with me from high school, shout out, you know who you are. Give me so much love. Yours are haters.
Mine are haters.
Mine give me, so I still get like messages from girls on like my cheerleading squad. They're so sweet.
Now, I mean, some of them are and they still support me and they still follow me even though like I don't want any association with them. Like, sorry. I'm just like, my crew's my crew. I protect all of my energy. But it's like, there are some people I know and it's like, just the comments that they write, I'm like, yep, they're a high school hater.
That is insane.
Hope you're watching this, baby.
Cheers.
Love you. Just a relationship, like dating early on and everything. It was like, I think I've always struggled with it. You know, I think like that masculine energy in me has been quite difficult to find a man that actually overpowers the masculine in me. To find like, the thing about me is like, if I'm with a very masculine man, he will actually overpower my masculine and I'll turn into
put you into your feminine.
Feminine, yes. That's what I was with like the last guy. He was great and everything, obviously. Like we had such a connection and everything, but it was like the age gap and it was just never going to work. Like, and I'm happy that we found out early on. Still respect him and everything, but it's like, just wasn't going to work. You know, he wasn't my person.
Age gap, he was quite a bit older.
Older and like, you know, had kids already. So he didn't want to get married again. That's
and do you really want a stepmommy?
Nah.
Yeah,
you know
being a stepmom is hard, guys.
I said that after my last one. I was like, I'm never going to be a stepmom again. It's not for me.
Not many women can do it.
It's hard.
And you know what? I honestly don't blame them. But it is very difficult. It's a very difficult role to step into and no one should be taking that lightly.
No.
Someone as a child of divorce, please do not take that lightly.
And I don't want to. Like if I marry that person, it's like, this is us for life. You and me, whatever issues, we're going to go to counseling. We're going to work it out. Tell me what is up and I'll tell you what is up with me, what I need from you.
I've learned that in marriage. Lucas and I have been to marriage counseling. There's absolutely nothing shame in it. It saves points of your relationship. And I think once you get through that, you realize how you see how you can be together forever because you can see how you can kind of hit those lows, overcome them and come together stronger at the end of the day.
I think that's so important is just to have that amazing communication like you do with your husband. I feel like I've always kind of struggled with that sometimes, but as I'm getting older, I'm learning to communicate more with partners. So
you've struggled communicating your feelings.
Huge. I think I'm like so closed off where I'm like, I can handle this and I can just like push my feelings aside and they're just going to be like, oh, okay, she's fine. Like, I'm not going to keep asking her what's wrong. And it's like, I feel like I just bottle it up and then I blow up.
Oh shit. So very hyper independent.
Very hyper independent.
See, I feel that's almost like how my husband was, bottling and then you fester it in your mind and you actually start making it worse than what it is.
And you start having resentment towards that person, even though it's like, they're just trying to understand what they can do to help the situation.
I do that with friendships.
Do you?
Yeah. Bottle it up.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And then you blow up.
And then
right?
I blow up. Yeah.
And it's hard. Like talking about your feelings or your emotions, like it is hard. Honestly, like I found it
depends on the
difficult.
friend. I do it with some friendships. I do it like I find the toxic friendships I do it with.
Yeah. Like now I'm like, you know what? If I feel something wrong in a friendship, I'm like, I just distance myself and I'm like, you know what? Best thing because I trust my gut so much and I can feel people's energy. Like when we met, we were like, boom, like we knew. And we were the energy was there. You're not a jealous girl. You love the girls. You're for the girls. And I so support that. I'm the same. But if you F with any of us, we're coming after you. Me personally.
Saw it.
Yeah.
Do you have good intuition with men when you meet them off the bat?
I think I would like to say I do. I think because like my first ex, the one that like I stayed in Australia for.
How long did you date him for?
We were together for 2 years. So wrong. A complete narcissist, ruined my life, but made me such a strong person. I am who I am today because of him. I don't regret it because I needed to learn that men out there are like this and you need to seriously see the red flags in the beginning. And now I do. As soon as I see something wrong, someone gets jealous, angry over small things, I'm like, I run for the hills. No way. I can't do it.
You just got to chalk it up to life experience.
And I look like the opposite. I look like I like the bad boys and all. No, I like the quiet, shy guys.
I don't see that from you.
Yep. I like the shy, quiet guys. The ones that are like doing their business, you know.
A little man in finance?
Yeah.
Trust fund.
6 foot. Yeah, 6 foot. But like, you know, I like the guys who are so into like their zone and like so passionate about their business and like so about their girl. I hate the guys who are like out there cocky, like talking to other women and like,
you and I, the same. You just described my husband.
Right? I love that. And it's like, it just gives me like hope that there are so many men that are so out there that are like your husband.
That's what I want to give hope. Never settle.
Never.
Those men do exist.
Yes.
I have one of them. Yep. A total unicorn. They exist. And I want this for you. I want it for all of my friends.
But as well, I know that like, I don't want to push and force anything as well. It's like when he's supposed to come into my life,
you'll know.
The power of the universe, God will come crashing down and he'll be like, you're ready. You can have this man now. And he is so right for you. He loves your energy. He accepts you for everything you've been through in your life. And finally, it's like, you are about to be blessed with that. And I understand it's like, I'm trying to push it and be the 2024 wife, but I also know it's not my path yet. Like
that's just a joke, guys.
It is.
Also, Cindy's been doing this 2024 wife shtick on TikTok.
It's funny.
It's so funny.
It's funny.
We went to Vera Wang.
Yeah.
If you
People
haven't
were like,
seen,
"Are
go
you
look it up on TikTok and watch our skit from Vera Wang. We went into Vera Wang, put Cindy in wedding dresses. It's the second time that I've, as a married woman, gone into Vera Wang and tried on wedding dresses. Do I have a problem?
No.
Maybe. You know? No. But we're not going to.
I don't think so.
That's a topic for another day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good. That was such a good day.
So fun.
I felt like a princess, even though we were doing a skit.
Amazing. I can't wait to see you on your actual wedding.
I know.
Anyways, we're manifesting. But because honestly, if we're going to talk about, if you were going to be a 2024 bride, weddings are booked out now, venues until like 2025,
Bob,
2026. My best friend just got engaged. Shout out Carla. And she's just booked her venue for December 2025.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to meet the man.
Yeah.
You need to get engaged.
Yeah.
You need to be engaged for like how long?
I need to be looking at, I'm telling you, I know it sounds crazy, but like 6 months.
Yeah.
And I think if they know I'm the one, they wouldn't even fluff around though.
Elope in Europe. Our friend is eloping in Europe.
Really?
Gwen.
Is she?
Yes.
Oh, she's not doing a big wedding?
No, I think she's eloping and I love that for her. Let's normalize eloping.
No.
I can so see you eloping.
No.
No?
I would do it, but then I would have a big wedding.
Oh, okay.
So I would do it quick.
You do both?
Yeah. And then I would like, just to like get married finally and just be like, you guys thought I wasn't going to be a wife. And then like actually do a proper like Lake Como or like Tuscany wedding. Like I'm a European bride.
Oh.
Yeah. No. Italy.
I love this.
Capri,
like
somewhere.
$1 million Lake Como wedding.
Hubby's gotta definitely have that like wealth management for sure.
He needs like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 figures? 9?
Yeah. Scheme. Look, like we'll talk numbers later, but like, yeah, look, if he loves me, he's gonna want to give me what I want, right? Like your husband, he doesn't blink. You want something, you go and get it. He's like, yeah, go, honey.
So bad. Yeah,
he's so good.
I'm very spoiled. He's
you
so
are,
good.
and he loves you, and that is love. It's like, but you as well. You do so much.
I give
for
it
him.
back.
You do, and you don't take him for a ride, and that's exactly what I would be. I'd be like, I'd be such a good wife.
The man is very spoiled in other ways.
I'd be laying out his clothes every morning.
I just meal prepped for him this week.
Sexy.
Yeah. And there's
nothing like a man who is fed and beep.
Beep. Lots of that.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's the key. Lots and lots of intimacy. Yeah. Just absolutely bombard them with the intimacy.
I think if you have that, like that connection with someone too, it just comes naturally.
It does. Yeah. It does. Yeah. Like me coming home after too many champagnes with the gays last night from Elle magazine and
you snapped right on that, didn't you? Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. I came home in a cowgirl hat.
Yes,
and
you did.
Yeehaw. That's all I'm going to say.
Played the rodeo,
all I'm
didn't you?
Say,
absolutely, girl. You go, girl. Yeah, I'm jealous. Haven't had that in a while.
When's the last time you yeehawed?
Oh, Bob, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. It is a dry spell for me right now.
Oh, no.
It's bad.
Yeah.
I kind of just need to get a damn root.
You need to get a little.
But like for me, if I just root anyone.
I can't. See, I used to really struggle with that. It's been so long, obviously. But I'm trying to think. I remember thinking back and like ending up on kind of these one night stands occasionally, randomly. I used to like cry afterwards.
Nah. It doesn't make you feel good.
Yeah.
And honestly,
it needs some kind of emotional connection too.
Then they want you to stay over and cuddle. It's like, I don't know you. Like your bed sheets blue. Like you're a child. You probably have like 15 roommates.
Does that still happen at our age?
Babe, are you kidding?
Really? Roommates?
Like, I swear there's men that are like 40 and still have roommates here. That's the Australian culture.
That's the housing crisis.
Yes, absolutely. They've got like 10 of them in one bedroom. They're like literally like bunk bedding it, you know? And that's cool. Like you guys do what you want to do. Absolutely. It's like children.
That was one thing that really impressed me. I remember when I went home with my husband that first night, I went in, it was a house. And I was like, oh, there any no roommates? Terrace in Paddington.
I'm feeling something down there.
No roommates.
Yes.
Oh,
sexy.
yeah. The clothes just came off. They came right off.
And then he wifed you. Yeah.
And then he wifed me out. He impregnated me.
Literally.
Like 10 months into dating. Would you do that?
Was he?
Do you want kids?
I don't think I do.
Let's normalize this. This is something that is so much
and like
more
you're a mother,
normalized
so
now.
like, do you
As
judge me on
with
this?
3 kids, do not have kids unless you really want those kids.
And unless I find that guy where I'm like, I could not imagine living without you, and we need to birth a beautiful blue-eyed baby boy that just.
But then
has
you have to raise that blue-eyed baby boy.
Yeah, unless we get a nanny like you. Like you're, yeah.
And I only got the nanny with the third baby. Baby, you need it with. I've had friends who have gotten the full-time nanny with the first one.
I think
might be the way to do it.
Yeah. So if I was gonna do it, I'd probably do maybe one or maybe surrogacy. I don't know. I'm so far from this. Babe.
She's like, I'm not messing up this body.
Nah. I got this body for a reason, and it's like I'm just gonna love my husband. Like, is that too wrong for me to just love my husband?
Like Pookie and Jet, babe.
Babe, it's so gorgeous.
Oh my God, like Pookie and Jet. And you guys, because you love to travel.
I do.
I can so see you and a man just being so in love. Oh my God, Courchevel, don't. Because my husband has just said no, he's fighting me on Courchevel. I want to do Courchevel for
Let's just go.
European season. Can we?
Yeah.
He really wants to do Tokyo. This is so like unrelatable.
I'll go to Tokyo too.
Yeah.
I'll like third wheel. Or like you could maybe set me up with someone or something. Like
maybe we can find you a little man in Courchevel.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Girls ski trip.
Okay.
Snow bunnies.
Yeah, you'll be my wingman.
That's where your plan is to find a man in Europe.
So I'm going to Europe in 2 weeks.
She's doing Euro Summer.
Yeah.
Of course, Cindy does Euro Summer every year.
Yeah. It's a thing. Like I plan for it. If you guys have watched some of my TikToks, it's like, we plan for this for months.
In advance.
Months. The fits have to fit, the bags, the shoes.
She's got this European rack.
Yeah.
It's like this rack of all her outfits for Europe. And then you just shove it all in a suitcase. How does it work?
And like the packing video, my most viral video was that packing video last year for European summer. And it's like, people could not believe that I could fit that huge rack of shoes, bags, everything in these 2 like suitcases. And I was hauling them.
Do you use
kilos.
packing cubes?
Some for some things like my swimsuits, all that. But actually the best method, you lay it flat. You like literally lay your clothes flat, packs. And then you could fit like 30, 40 dresses on top of each other. Flat.
No way.
Yeah.
That's a huge tip.
Huge tip.
Wow.
And I'm telling you. And then packing cubes for like other things, lay it flat. Don't fold it. Lay it flat. Let it go flat.
Oh
and then you know what? Crispy. She comes out.
She's not crinkled.
Not crinkled.
Oh my God.
Yep.
We've decided we don't like Australian men.
I think I'm over them now.
They just have no masculinity.
They don't. And I think it's like, well, let's not say that. Like, there's not all Australian men are like that.
We're just coming for all Australian men. All of you listening, not like no straight males are listening to this podcast. Let's be real. I get so surprised actually when I get approached by straight males who are like, hey, I love your videos or something. Or like, I see them on my lives. And I'm like, what are you doing here? Are you lost?
Or maybe like their girlfriends like watch it and then they like get it. I don't know. That's weird.
If a girl comes up to me and her husband's just standing off to the side and he's just like,
I've had that before where like
they're just awkwardly third wheeling the conversation. You or the girl are like, oh my God, it's so nice to meet you. And they're like, I love your videos. And the man's like, okay, so we don't want to come for all Australian men. I think it's just something about the culture. I think we're coming to the third wave of feminism dying, where it's no longer, we're realizing 50-50 relationships aren't exactly what we thought they were.
And I get it. That's like everywhere. It's not like we can actually just like generically put like Australia into that.
But Australian boys have grown up watching their dads just have to go to work, come home and do nothing, and their mums do everything.
Absolutely.
So they're entering the dating world expecting women to kind of do everything and kind of like they're just this prize. Like they want to be the prize.
Yeah. There has to be roles in every relationship, right? But I so believe in the like those traditional roles of like a man takes care of you. But of course you take care of your man in so many ways, right? Like you have to be there as his number one support. And of course he's going to want to do things for you. I just find that like most of the men here are so like, well, you take care of this, I'll take care of this. And
you
like,
Uber yourself there.
Yeah.
I'm going to Uber myself there. You're going to pay half the bill.
Yeah. Or we're just
not
like,
taking into account
pay rent, all that. And it's like, that's fine. If you want to do that, that's just not for me. I just feel it's becoming so bad and it's like so hard to find that provider mentality in a man.
Oh,
don't
God.
you find?
Oh
like,
my God. Yeah.
Well, you don't know.
I have it.
Like,
No, but I see my friends struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, where do you find someone who just gets it? Like, why do I have to spell it out for you?
And as someone who is so comfortable in your masculine energy, you said you prefer to be feminine in a relationship.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's like, the right person, I will become very feminine. I will like step down and not have to like be so like rough. Like I don't need to be a rough, tough, you know, like lumberjack. I want to be a sweet girl and like love my partner and
It's
do
nice
things
to
for
turn
them.
your brain off a little bit. Show up to a trip and you just have to pack. And you're like, where are we going, baby?
Where are those men? Where are you? I need you, you know?
So we're going to look for one in Europe.
Yeah. I'm going to go London. I love British men.
Okay, so Cindy's off. She's going to find a London man. So London men,
Yeah.
watch out. Cindy's coming for you.
I just feel like they're my type. Like they're just white,
You know, my
British.
ex before my husband was from London.
I love
and
British men.
he was horrible.
So guys,
so
like,
I'm traumatized by
if you have
London
anyone
men.
to, yeah.
He had the posh London accent, was amazing. He was not provider. He was not, no, he was older than me, but I was 19 and he was too old for me.
Right.
But at the age of 19, it made a big difference. And I think he just didn't take me seriously. His friends didn't take me seriously. It was horrible.
I've been on like Hinge for 3 months, like literally like
the dating apps.
So switched my location to Hinge because I was like, I know I'm doing my road
put it
trip.
in London.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go to London first. And like, I love British men. It just makes sense. Like when I'm in Italy, I might switch it to Italy, you know, like you never know. Anyway, so I've been like talking to so many British men and they're just like, when are you coming? Like, I can't wait to see you. So like, sorry
she's
if
got
you're
him
watching
lined
this,
up.
but like, yeah.
She's
like,
got a roster lined up.
and I've been talking to one guy, like I'm not going to spill the beans or anything, but like, yeah.
We like him.
Yeah. He's so British.
Is it giving butterflies?
It's giving wife.
Wow.
Well, we haven't met, so like, don't let me get ahead of myself.
Okay,
you guys know I
late
get ahead of
Como
myself.
2024 bride.
She's here.
When your friend is just as Delulu as you are.
Like Vera Wang.
So Delulu.
Yeah.
Next second, we'll be going from here back to Vera Wang.
Yeah. And I can't wait for that day. I can't wait for the day that I finally get to just like try on my wedding dresses, have my bridesmaids and like just have a big party. Of course. Like have a big party. Like, did you have a big wedding party?
Yeah. We partied till like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. Yeah, it was huge. Me and my dress. My dress was disgusting.
I want to be on a chair and like, I know I'm not Jewish.
Oh,
I want them to lift
it
me
on
up,
the chair.
put a little crown on me.
I'll lift you on the chair, babe.
Everyone's like, ooh.
I just started shoulder pressing 20 kilos. I moved up to the 20 kilo bar.
Babe,
so by the time you get
got me
married,
at the front.
I'll have you.
Yeah. Because I'm like,
100%.
I want to be up there. Like someone fling me and then like catch me. Like I'm the bride.
Oh.
This is the party.
Let's throw you around. Let's crowd surf.
Fucking let's do it.
So talking about boys, I really want to do, just to kind of round out the episode, a little rapid fire smash or pass. Ready? Smash or pass Barry Keegan.
Pass.
She's passing.
Okay, pass.
Okay. Shrek.
Where are you getting these from?
Well, come on. I mean, some people are into that. I see him in a lot of smash or passes.
Babe, like, what do I want?
Come on,
green
you
jelly
into
all
that
over me? Like
bestiality?
literally nutting on, like what would come out on me?
So pass?
Pass.
Okay, passing Shrek. Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, smash.
Smash.
He's like, he looks kind of feminine.
But
like,
I love it.
And like, he's got Kylie Jenner. Like he's doing something with all that ass. Oh my God.
You just see that little man
I kind
with
of,
all of that.
I feel it. Like I'm like, you go. He's got something about him. He's cool guy. He's British? No.
French.
French,
He's French. Oh, well, babe, you're going to be in France. Maybe we can meet you a little Timothy Chalamet. Okay, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Pass. He's a bit too macho. Like it's a bit much with the steroids. Like, give it a rest. I don't know. I'm not into like juice monkeys, you know?
I
like,
knew that was going to be a pass.
Pop it at the gym. Like, mama likes her Pilates, but I don't want some like ape.
We like dad bods over here. I don't like a super
fatty.
crazy shredded. Yeah. That's not hot.
I like an average husband. I don't need him to be too hot. No.
You need to be hotter than him.
Absolutely.
We don't need a man hotter than us. Looking in the mirror, posting on Instagram.
Get out of here.
No.
Hit the road, Jack.
Bye. No. The Beast from Beauty and the Beast.
Babe, what did you write these last night when you were lit? Or what happened?
I think I did. Yeah.
Okay,
what about once he turns into a prince?
Okay, yeah, when he turns into a prince, like I like that aggressiveness in him probably. Like he was like quite macho.
He's super macho.
Yeah.
When he was fighting off those wolves.
But then was like super into her and he's like, well, would you like
so
me?
Sweet.
Like sensitive?
Yeah, and like
that
put on that big dinner for her and stuff.
But look, if I'm going to be brutally honest, pass.
Okay, we need brutal honesty. Okay, you're going to love this next one. Jack Freeman.
Wait, my gay friend?
I just feel like if he wasn't gay, you guys would get married.
We actually were thinking about it just for like visa purposes. But like, I love his look, but like I could never touch his willy.
Okay.
Like he's gay.
That one was a joke. Okay.
And like, so yeah,
smash or pass.
Love you, Jack.
Pass. Smash or pass Tom Brady.
Oh. Yes. Back, baby. You are back.
I had to add this one in.
Yeah, you
Because
did.
you love a little Tom Brady. I don't find him at all attractive. This girl.
I want a slice of whatever he has. It's hot in here, guys. It's
Is it
hot.
getting- it's really-
Do you
it's
have
getting a
aircon
little
on?
hot.
I'm getting moist down there or something. Damn.
The fannies are flattering.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smash hard.
Big smash. Big smash.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Drake?
Okay, so like I'm from the 6, right? Like I'm a 6 girl. I rate like
Canadian.
yeah,
Canadian.
I'm from the 6. I rep my city hard, definitely. Do I love my man? And like I've met Drake, right? Like
Have you met him?
so many times.
What the fuck?
Babe, like it's so easy to meet Drake though in Toronto. Like you go out, like last time I was in Toronto.
That
like,
is true. I feel like
we were
most
sitting at his
girls who
table.
live in the
Yeah,
US
it's so
have
easy.
met Drake.
Yeah, but
okay.
like he has a huge house in Toronto, right? So it's like if you go to Soda
Have
Soda,
you been there?
I haven't been to his house.
This
but
is tea.
friends of mine have.
Wow. And you've met him. What's he like in person? I feel like he gives big
He doesn't like
feminine
skinny white
energy.
girls. Yeah, he doesn't like he likes a gal. He likes a big juicy
Oh,
booty.
he'd love Cat.
He'd
He'd love our friend Kat.
I'll introduce you one day. But like he gives BDE energy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
BD energy.
I feel like he gives really feminine. All that BBL drizzy stuff. And the way that dancing, like, I don't know. It's giving me
he's just like
BBL.
artsy. He's just artsy.
smash or pass.
Smash.
Smash.
Guys, like, do I have any better options? Let's be
Smash.
so for real.
I've
Like,
got another
these guys won't
rogue
even pay
one.
for dinner, okay? Like, of course, smash.
Smash.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Bad Bunny? Smash or
Kendall's
pass?
going there, so I'm like, you know what? I trust in Kendall.
Really?
I trust in Kendall.
I think he gives, honestly, same. I think he gives really like sexy Latino.
As well, very artsy, like kind of in a weird way. So,
Did you see that TikTok where he called her mama in like a really sexy
Mommy?
way? It was a mommy.
Mommy.
Mm.
I'm going
That
to call
did it
you
for me.
mommy now.
Okay. Hey, mommy. Hey, papi.
Smash.
Amazing. Okay,
Yeah.
well, that wraps up Smash
Is
or
that
Pass.
it?
I think that's it.
Okay.
Guys,
That
I
was
think we're at the
good.
end of the episode. Where
That
can
was
we find
exciting.
Cindy on socials?
You can follow me at Regarding Cindy.
And you can buy her sunglasses at www.resortandrich.com.
There we go.
Yeah. And I am at L_Eastern Suburbs Mom.
Mm-hmm. I love this.
Oh my God, this was so
I love the
fun.
crew.
Thank
So
you for
good.
coming on.
Thanks for having me, my love.
And everyone, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you're watching, and we'll catch you next week. See you. Thanks for joining me on this episode of Ellefluential. If you're enjoying the show, hit the follow for future episodes. Plus, you can find me on socials. I'm at L_Eastern Suburbs Mum on Instagram and TikTok, and I'm Elle Salagaris on YouTube. XOXO, Elle.